Hello everyone, and welcome to the inside of this very bright BMW 440i Gran Coupe. I am not using the camera to film because I'm running out of light, I'm running out of gas, and I would really like to get some POV stuff done. I'd like to get some photos taken, and I'd really like to not be stranded on the side of this highway. So it makes the most sense if I, utilize my time and not just fully rig up like the suction mount and the camera and the mic. So GoPro for the intro, and then we'll get to some real stuff. See you then. Right, so what I've done is I've taken some vinegar and water. You guys are gonna have to let me know in the comments if that is just the most corrosive thing for paint. But I've wiped off a lot of the road debris from the winter because I live in Canada and it's yucky here for 6 months out of the year. 8 months out of the year? It's a long time to be yucky. So let me take you around back to this little setup. Look at this. So I was going to use the Rode Wireless Go, but I realized that the camera's location is close enough to the source location of the audio that I don't actually think it's necessary. But because we have all this extra cable here, it might be necessary to run the lav, or just the lav cable through the trunk around the latch there, and then just back out the other side so that I don't get just a crazy amount of noise. I think I'm gonna put the mic probably here-ish. Got a little bit of Scotch tape here. Again, gonna have to let me know if this is just the worst thing ever for paint. I'll stick that to myself. Just grab a teeny weeny little bit, and that will do. My hands are really cold, so I apologize if I'm shaking. Scotch tape doesn't adhere particularly well to this paint type anyways, so I really don't think that residue or getting it off is gonna be an issue whatsoever, just because it barely sticks as it is. So we'll just stick that down there, massage that in. We'll be lucky if that stays on. And we can see right now, it's already way too loud. It's so loud. Right, so the lav is in fact just totally blowing the camera out again. So I'm gonna take my Rode Wireless Go again, stick it right here, hope that it doesn't fall off. Take this 3.5 out, put this 3.5 in. Come on, come on. My hands are really cold, so my fine motor skills are starting to leave a little something to be desired, namely fine motor skills. Let's plug this into the transmitter, stick this inside the car, I guess, turn it on. That would help Mark. And then we can just clip this right here to the little safety strap inside the car. Come on, there you go. And so now we can set this to the lowest gain, the camera set to gain 1, and this should hopefully bring our levels down. Let's take this for a spin, make sure we're not losing vacuum pressure. Let's get some sound bites for you. One thing you're gonna find is that the parking sensors go off constantly when you have a camera because it's in front of the sensors. So they're just gonna beep at you, but at least we can see in the reverse camera that the camera is still attached. As I'm trying to get sound bites, I'm just absolutely just stuck in traffic. Let's go back up to Sport Plus and get the loud MPPK noise. Ooh, camera's gonna get nice and dirty now. We're headed back out of the city. I've just adjusted the exposure a little bit. I was blowing it out a bit, so we've brought that back down. Hopefully I'm getting a good bit of sun, getting some reflections, getting some lens flares, and hopefully getting a nice sounding sound bite, because we do have a nice little area up ahead that I think will be good. And nice and flat too, because right now we're in the shade. All right, let's wait till we get some sunlight. Hopefully it looks good. enough spot to turn around. We'll probably call it there. It's getting a little foggy in here. So for the way back, I think I'm gonna just pivot the camera upwards so that we can see the Xdrive logo. If my magic arms will magic. Come on, magic. I gotta get this all lined up without having anything actually make contact with the car. That does look ever so nice. Wow. It's so nice out. God, what a perfect day, what a perfect car. You know what? Let's keep the sun in the background of the shot. Crazy. Alright everyone, I think that's going to effectively conclude today's video. My hands are frozen nearly solid, but we have gorgeous weather out, finally, and a gorgeous car with one of my favorite interiors, one of my favorite powertrains. You really can't go wrong. And I get to shoot it, which is so cool. So I will see you guys in the next video.